Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. Sir Nigel Gresley's magnificent A4 locomotive 60007, named after himself, is hauling Sappho's trains the Edinburgh Summer Explorer on the Scottish leg of its journey to Auld Reekie. It will take over the train at Carlisle, but alas, too early for me to make it by public transport. I can, however, get to Lockerbie, 25 3/4 miles north of Carlisle, by bus from Dumfries, in time to catch her passing through at speed. And that is my plan. Lockerbie is served principally by Transpennine Express, who operate trains to the north, alternately to Glasgow and to Edinburgh, and to the south to Manchester Airport and Liverpool Lime Street. For much of the day, these 5-car electric trains are very well patronised, crowded even. A few years ago, the routes were operated by 3-car diesels, and serious overcrowding was the norm. Speaking of overcrowding, if you're thinking of using Lockerbie Station, be sure to arrive in good time. The car park is usually chock-a-block, and you'll probably have to park some distance away in the town. Avanti services from Glasgow and Edinburgh to London pass through Lockerbie at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. Very few of their trains stop here, a cause of contention among the local population. I doubt if many of these people are here to view Sir Nigel. An Edinburgh train is due shortly, and the charter will be running behind it. One of the curious facts about Lockerbie is that whilst TransPennine Express and Avanti provide all of its services, the station is managed by ScotRail, who operate nothing at all along this stretch of the West Coast Main Line. A plume of smoke appears in the distance. Sir Nigel now heads north toward the site of the former station at Beattock, junction once upon a time for the short branch to the spa town of Moffat, but better known as the start of the fierce climb to Beattock summit, 1,016 feet above sea level. In the steam era, Beattock maintained a fleet of banking engines to provide assistance to northbound trains. Even a powerful machine like 60007 would struggle to achieve the summit with a full load. Today's electrics take it in their stride, with their passengers totally unaware of the ascent. It's not yet 11 a.m, and the charter isn't due back at Carlisle until 6:25 this evening. A lot of time to fill in, and not a great deal on offer here at Lockerbie. In the down loop, a civil engineer's train waits for the Pendolino to clear the section, which won't take long at that speed. An Edinburgh to Manchester airport train calls, but I'll take the next one from Glasgow. in an hour's time.
Coming through that in a kind of bit.
Nothing. If I could get the app to work, I'd have been on this, but
Right.
I scrapped the Transpennine app because it just wouldn't
Download. Are you looking for which way the trains are facing? Is that what you're looking for?
No. I'm talking about buying a ticket to travel to Carlisle.
Aye.
It's,
You just bought it on the train off the guard.
And so, on a busy train, the short journey to Carlisle, and a meal and a pint at Wetherspoons. A long afternoon with little happening, too warm and too heavily loaded with equipment to go out and do anything, and most of the station facilities closed. The buffet and bar never really recovered from the pandemic.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
A freight train bound for Moss End arrived in platform 3, more or less on time, awaiting a change of driver. I can only assume that the driver didn't arrive for duty, as the train sat at the platform, forcing all northbound traffic through platform 1 for 55 minutes. And they kept on coming.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 17:15 Trans-Pennine Express, service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Lockerbie, Motherwell and Glasgow Central, this train is formed of 5 coaches.
Then finally, eventually, arriving about 8 minutes ahead of time, Sir Nigel draws into platform 1. Sir Nigel heads off to Lockerbie Yard, where she'll be watered up for the onward journey, light engine to crew. As her replacement waits in high whopping siding.
Yeah, I'm good. No. $47 coming in.
There's no God's okay.
Right, little Michael dance.
Just 5 minutes behind schedule, she sets off for Stoke-on-Trent. Good news for me, as I don't have long before the last train that'll get me home tonight departs from platform 7. However, something goes wrong for the charter at Stockport, where it's held up for almost 2 hours. And I've no idea what caused this delay, meaning that Stoke passengers didn't get home until the wee small hours. One last hurried catch for me as I make my way across the station. The homeward trek includes that infamous trudge over the hill, at least in fine weather. The SAS might scoff at 2 miles uphill with a 30-pound weight on my back, having been on the go for 14 hours, but they are not my age. During a very long day, it was good to meet so many old friends and to make several new ones. To one and all, thanks for watching, and here's to the next time.